Guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 1065 Star Drop opening. So again, I don't have the 6 daily wins yet, and we are starting with the contest results. And this time, unfortunately, the first time that I've just taken one win back this time. Again, still I feel like a pretty impressive score despite only winning one match, but again, I kept playing through. I was trying Meg and Nori, but despite getting a ton of takedowns, again, my teammates just could not hold on to the gems for 2 of the matches. Again, they just weren't, like, you just you watch the way they play and you just, they're not as good. So my general consensus, again, if you're looking to maximize your nano drops here, even though I think most everyone should already have the skin by now, even again if you're free to play and you haven't been buying them, like I haven't even really been buying them myself. I technically got a little bit extra off that Nori release event. I think it was like 4 or something max, but it really shouldn't have made that big of a difference. Obviously these that you can get from the contest, I'd say, are a lot more significant, though this might have been the last one. I honestly have no idea. Is that if you suspect that you're going to be playing with bad randoms, the best thing that you can do usually is play a brawler that is either really fast or an assassin type. So again, regardless of how terrible your teammates are playing, if you can keep taking out the entire other team, you'll probably be fine. Like again, Pierce would probably be a good option if you could just keep shooting at the enemy. Just a brawler that can do so much ridiculous damage to 3 players at once that you can still win. Or again, in this case, since it's gem grab, I'm thinking my best option probably would have been just to pick Bolt and just keep running away with the gems, because at least in that case we'd have them. I gotta stop relying on the teammates to hold the gems is my point. But anyway, we also have the Nano Noodles challenge here. So again, I have no idea what that entails, but I'm sure it has to do with using nano powers as well, so I'll keep that in mind for doing the challenge. But again, I don't really plan on doing it with randoms. I'm sure I'll end up doing it with people on stream today, and yes, I do plan on streaming today. It's been a very busy week, but hopefully I can get the stream out. I'm recording this like 7-11 in the next 40-ish minutes, hopefully, or at least in the next 50. But let's see what we have here. Starting with a larger 4, 100 XP doublers, 100 bling, 100 bling, 50 bling. Also, I believe it was Ray Brawl Stars' video that I was watching. Apparently every time you get 100 bling, that's like a fallback for a nano power as well. So alright, we got an extra large of 6, 50 bling, 100 bling, 24 coins, 25 power points, 50 bling, 50 bling. Okay, despite only getting 3 here, I am getting pretty lucky on the numbers. Or you have a 5 starting with 100 bling, 50 coins, 20 bling, 25 power points, and 100 XP doublers. Yeah, nothing crazy in terms of resources, but still not too shabby. You have a daily streak, day 477, with a reward of a star drop. Again, we can look at the fortune in a second, I suppose. A rare of 100 XP doublers isn't too crazy. It could be worse. Yeah, I suppose it could. And again, I can never be too disappointed with whatever the amount of nano noodles I get from the contest. And as I suspected, that was the last one, because we have the challenge. And again, that actually should end up saving me some more time today as well. But I also want to keep making improvements to the Discord. I think the next thing I'm going to work on is channel so I'll say solidification, or just again retiring some of those older ones as you guys suggested. They'll still exist, they'll just be, in a different section. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Again, I haven't become very efficient in Discord moderation, obviously, but I'm going to keep working on it. And I'm a little scared because we have combat cooking PvE available right now. Also, again, I'm surprised to see Brawl Arena with the nano powers. I'm keeping a lookout for when we have solo showdown so I can try and finish off Edgar. Alright, that's weird. You know what? I bet what it is. I just have to know here. I bet you have to play more combat cooking, don't we? Oh, of course. Oh wait. No, it is different. What? Wins in the challenge? Alright, well, we're gonna do the challenge anyway. Well, how long does this last? Is it just until we get enough wins? Because ideally we'd want to do the challenge right away anyway, and we get 5 more nano drops. Guys, I know you guys were worried. I was seeing in some of the comment sections that, again, we wouldn't be able to get enough nano drops to get this skin. Guys, we might honestly, with a week left, if I did a bit better in the contest, I bet I'd be up to like 180 by now, even though I did get a majority of the drops there. I swear we're almost gonna double the amount needed to get this skin. Is absolutely insane here, and that's keeping in mind I haven't even been buying nano drops, guys. Again, the only ones that I technically spent a little bit of gems to get was for the Nori skin and the Nori unlock, but again, other than that, we're just getting a lot here. But anyway, before I forget, because apparently some of you wanted to see again what this button looks like. The only section I won't show you guys is the actual My Team button, but again, you're eligible to participate in this month's monthly qualifiers, but your team isn't yet. If you choose to participate, you may leave this team and join or create a new one. Then you have the official rules, the schedule. Again, I don't know why you guys want to see this. Some of you do. It's really not all that exciting. We're up to July now, so again, you can see the schedule here. The monthly finals. This technically already happened. So again, it's a little weird, but you technically do the next month's in the previous month a little bit, or at least the final happens a bit earlier than you think. The final for a month would happen at the end of the month. It actually happens quite early. So you have the qualifier coming up this weekend, which is what I'll again try to participate in. Then the actual finals would be next week if we somehow made it through. Again, it'd be certainly surprising. Or I should say in the next 2 weeks. I guess for me, again, NA usually comes after, so we'll have to see. But and for me, it'd be NA here. Looks like Team Electros is actually beating Tribe Gaming, so I mean, it's interesting, but I can't say again I'm that surprised. It's just, I swear Tribe just doesn't draft well enough, despite how well they usually play on their specific brawlers. I feel like they usually get outcomped sometimes. Alright, but anyway, if we go over to the bracket, and this is again why I was holding off on showing you guys, it's probably not even going to come up until tomorrow, if it even does tomorrow. It might not until Saturday anyway. I can't even show you guys what the bracket is because it hasn't been generated yet, but there's really not all that much to see there. Again, the My Team section is literally just your team or the team that you made and who's on it. So again, I don't want to show off those people without their permission because I haven't asked them yet. But that's literally all it is. You guys asked to see that, you know, it's not really anything crazy. And obviously the My Team, it stays locked behind a lock unless you complete the 15 win challenge for the month, so you obviously can't join without doing that. But yeah, again, I'm going to pause it here and get back with the 6 daily wins pretty quickly, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, I am back with the 6 daily wins. It looks like we have a Supercell Store daily freebie of 75 coins. And again, it was rather quick today because despite the map having like no movement for Bolt, just being able to spam that high damaging jump ability was enough. Alright, and most of the matches were actually bot matches. Alright, starting with the larger 5, we have 50 coins, 50 bling, 100 bling, 100 XP doublers, 100 bling. We have a rare of 25 power points, a mythic of 500 credits. We have a large of 4, 25 power points, 50 power points, 100 bling, 50 bling. A rare of 50 coins, and a super rare of 100 coins. There's the 75 coins from the Supercell Store daily freebie. And again, I'll just tell you guys, I'm pretty sure it was a glitch actually, because, I mean, from what you guys saw yesterday, at least I'll say, is I need to get to about 75,000 credits before I actually even unlock the battle card for Star Force Fame. So again, I don't know why it shows that you can equip it. I'm pretty sure if I did hit equip, nothing would happen, or at the very least I would never be able to unequip it until I got to 75,000, or else I just wouldn't get to keep it or something. But I technically won't actually get the battle card until I get another 75,000 credits, which could take, again, based on the other milestone I just hit, it's probably going to take me at least like 3 months, I would think, per tier here. And that's just, again, assuming it took me about maybe 2 to 3 for 50, so yeah, I'd say it could take me up to an entire year at the current rate I'm going to even potentially hit 225,000 credits. So again, I guess I'll have to see you guys back in a year and see if I haven't finished off Star Force fame yet. I have no idea if they're actually going to add another tier after this. I suppose they would, but again, it's going to start getting so obnoxious that I feel like they're finally just going to have to add a credit bank, because who else is realistically ever going to get to these tiers of fame anyway? Unless, again, you're just buying a ton of RNG offers in the shop where you can just so happen to potentially get more credits. That's really the only way you can speed it up in the global version of Brawl Stars. Obviously, in the Chinese version, I should say, you can literally just buy credits for some reason, but for all the rest of us, the only other way to really, again, keep getting the maximum amount of credits is always make sure you have the brawler unlocked through brawler keys or early access, or just keep buying a ton of RNG offers, literally anything that's available, like the Nano drops, Starr drops in the Supercell store using Supercell points, etc. That's the only other way that I would know that you could even potentially try and increase your credit count. But obviously I'm not going to do that because, again, it'd just be really, really expensive. So yeah, anyway, so we don't have any special quests. We already kind of looked at that. So again, I'm just kind of glad I don't have to play more combat cooking. I think you guys would all agree with that sentiment for the most part here. I'm just waiting on... Right. Again, for 9th place, that's actually a really decent reward spread, I would say. Alright. But in the news tab, I don't think anything's going on. Again, I think it's just going to keep pointing back to the video, because everything that's going on with hashtag escape pyramid quest is happening inside the Nano Noodles section anyway. So if we head over to the shop again, a quick snack. Very small offer here for the Nano Noodles. I don't know what happened to all the other offers. They definitely could just keep offering more, but I guess they're not. We only have about 24 hours left on this summer sale for the gems. Again, of any of the offers, I definitely highly recommend you guys consider that one, even though it's technically the lowest of the discounts. I'd say it's the most valuable overall. We have some more hypercharge offers. Got a daily freebie of 10 power points as well as 60 XP doublers. I have one oddity shop offer today. Again, let's see if it's anything good. And it is a full-priced mythic with a trophy box that I cannot even afford somehow. So we're definitely not going to be getting that. Alright, as of today, I have 160 XP doublers and 258,368 power points. Again, I'd say I'm doing pretty well for the schedule here. It's only 7:32, so I definitely think I can potentially get this stream out in the next 28 minutes here. And if we hop over to the mode selection for the day, again, I don't know who wants this, but we still have combat cooking with the nano powers available if you guys wanted to play it. But here's my thing. If you guys really wanted to play combat cooking, why wouldn't you just do it in friendly battles? Because it is available there, by the way. Or at least, I guess food fight is. Maybe combat cooking isn't, but again, they could just add it there, I would think. So why would they even need this here? Like, who is hankering to play combat cooking? I don't know. Alright, we actually... Oh, wow, okay. So this is a 4-loss challenge, but we actually have some decent cosmetics that are obviously exclusive for the moment, but first 3 gets you a spray which looks to relate to the Nano Shelly skin, I'll say. I forget exactly what it's called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The new, I think it's Cyber Shelly? Anyway, so the first map is, and I just call it Nano Noodles Challenge, Grass Knot Brawl Ball with the Nano Powers, as suspected. Again, of course, all the modes are going to have Nano Powers. You have Knockout Flaring Phoenix with the Nano Powers, and Bounty Shooting Star with the Nano Powers. So again, I'm sure we'll strategize on stream what the best brawlers to play on each map is. Again, Sirius is always going to be highly selected, I would think, on all of these, just because spamming shadows is going to be really powerful. So Other than that, I would suspect assassins probably, so having at least one brawler against assassins, like Cordelius with the 3 shots, I think would probably pretty easily take him out. But yeah, we'll just have to talk about it on stream if you guys want to do that today, and of course you guys can always let me know what you think you'll be using in the comments. We have Bounty Dry Season with the Nano powers, as well as Brawl Arena Mirage Arena with the Nano powers. Again, if we get Solo Showdown Plus in at least one more time before the season ends, which we still have a week, so I definitely think we should get it at least one more time. I should be able to finish off Edgar as well and move on to the next P3 that you guys vote for. Alright, we have Basketball Turnover, Brawl Hockey Nullscapes, Wipeout 5v5 Icy Ice Park, and Brawl Arena Kaiju Lake, as well as Free Play Solo Showdown Makeshift Scaffolding, and the Map Maker winner of the day being Knockout Like equals specifically 750 gems by Robo here. So again, probably arguably one of the worst maps to play Bolt on. Again, I almost actually lost the first one because the brawler I was facing up against in my row was, well, I guess it was Frank is the thing. So obviously low speed Bolt into Frank was pretty awkward. At least I could jump over his super. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason we even barely had a chance there. But I guess I should say column instead of row, right? But does it really matter? I guess not. I don't know. But I was facing up against Frank to start, so it was very awkward. But we still won all 6 in a row. So and we'll make a good time here. I want to say I should have a surprise for you guys at the end of today. Someone else should be getting a reward, I'll say. And again, I'll make a post about that. I have no idea who it's going to be, though, yet. And you guys will understand once you see it, though. But yeah, again, thank you guys, as always, so much for supporting the channel. Again, should be a stream today. Try and make it as long as I can as soon as I get this video finished and set up for streaming. But yeah, other than that, again, I will say I still have at least 9 extra jae-yong Nano pins. So again, just message me on Discord with the link in the description for our Discord if you want to potentially get one. First come, first serve until I run out. So again, they should be pretty exclusive. We still got like 50 days to give them away, though, so we're not in a huge rush. But I would at least try to make sure that everyone gets one so they're not wasted. But yeah, other than that, again, I'm really hoping we can get a decent stream. The numbers have been actually really good on the last one, so it's been a shame that I haven't streamed for 3 days. But I'm looking forward to it today. Again, hopefully we can get at least close to Masters in rank today, and I'm sure people will want to do the challenge. But other than that, again, always let me know your guys' thoughts about if they're going to add another tier after Star Force fame. What do you think about this Nano Noodles challenge? And again, I will say I'm 171 on a nanometer, and we already kind of looked at today's, but the quest, or whatever you want to call it, for 5 more nano drops is 2. And I think it only lasts for today, even though it's not exactly clear. It says it lasts the entire 7 days, though, which is weird because it says it says the actual community event ends in 6 days, 20 hours. So how on earth this actually lasts 7 days, 20 hours, I have no idea. I think that's a glitch in the Matrix or something. But fill the tracker to unlock the puzzle. I don't actually know if there's much more after this, because it looks like they're giving us the entire time to do it. Because the actual challenge, I imagine, also lasts like a week. Yeah, 6 days, 20. So there's obviously a glitch in the timing there or something. But we only have about a week left, so I don't know why it says 7 days, 20 hours there. We have a little less time than that, I would think. But we have another gem-related puzzle, it looks like, after that. So hopefully we can complete it by the end of the day. Of course, I'm recording earlier as well to make sure that I can get the stream out. But yeah, other than that, again, let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know if you're excited for this challenge, and let's see how far I can take this, guys.